Hi, I'm Ken Durand, head instructor of the Keene YMCA Judo Club. And this video is going to be looking at utilizing perhaps a judo gi, maybe the coat, or some type of a makeshift mannequin to add on to our training when we don't have a partner. I have a video on our Keene YMCA Judo Club website on Tendoku Renshu practice, which is practice without a partner, solo practice. This might just give another piece to the picture. So let's start off with just a judo gi, the gi coat. Now, Tendoku Renshu, I might be doing practicing Tayatoshi, practicing Seoinage. Well, perhaps with the coat, you might say, well, I hold on to the coat. I got a grasp on the lapel and the sleeve, and I practice my Tayatoshi. It just has me with something that I can pull on to. If you want, you might even, Seoinage, throw it. Maybe even a little bit of a hard throw, just to give a little extra oomph to it. But it just gives us something to hold on to. Whether that's helpful for you or not, I don't know. But the same thing for groundwork, mat work. You might say, okay, this is my keizugatame. Or, well, you have the coat. I'm holding the sleeve tight. There's my keizugatame. My arm goes underneath the sleeve. There's my kazure keizugatame. I come around here, grab. There's my yoko shiogatame. Side hold. I come from above, go under the sleeves and grab. There's my kami shiogatame. If I come over the sleeve, grab the lapel, and then underneath and come from the side, there's my kuzure modified kami shiogatame. So I could maybe practice a bunch of things like that. I want to practice okurieri jime while I get the lapel and then come under and get the other lapel. Or I go underneath the arm and get the other lapel. So there are things that if I have nothing else, I might just use a judo gi. However, it's kind of empty. So I might then take a pillow, put a pillow inside the judo gi, tie a belt around it. Now, whether that would help me practice my fit-ins a little bit more and have something to think about, I don't know. You could try it and see. Even throwing it, if you have that held on good and solid, that might be helpful. But for our mat work, now I have a little bit more solidity here. I'm grabbing the sleeve, I'm coming around the head. There's my keizugatame. There's my kazure keizugatame. There's a little bit more to this now. There's my yoko shiho. There's my kami shiogatame. There's my kazure kami shiogatame from the side. I could do my yushiro keizugatame. Now for the choke, okurieri jime. While I come underneath, feed my hand, come across. Now I've got the choke, okurieri jime. I want to practice my cross chokes. Nami juji jime, palms down. Gyaku juji jime, palms up. Kata juji jime, one palm down, one palm up. I might even practice my bent arm lock. So it gives me a little bit more. However, I'm still missing some body parts. This is another step up, but let's even look to the next step up. Here we have a training mannequin that was homemade. One of my students, actually, Andrea Warchesa, years ago, who is now a skilled black belt and national referee, put this together, and she called it Judo Jime. Judo Jime. Oh, because we can do Okurieri Jime on Judo Jime. So it gives us a little bit more. Maybe there's the pillow. There's a head. Now I can Hadaka Jime, Okurieri Jime, Kataha Jime. So what else might we do? Well, let's look at some hold downs with Jime here. So we might come into position for Keizugatame. We could bring our arm underneath their arm, and now we have our Kuzure Keizugatame. If we keep the Kuzure, bring this arm under the head and grab our own hand, and then switch face down, we have Munegatame, chest hold, or it could also just be called a variation of Yoko Shihogatame. We might do Yoko Shihogatame, and we can grab in between the belt, the legs, and grab the belt. Oh, by the way, you notice they have a black belt because I wanted to make sure I had a expert training partner. Then you might do Kami Shihogatame from above. So you grab under the arms, get the belt, Kami Shihogatame. You might come over the arm, grab the gi, under the belt. Now we have a Kuzure Kami Shihogatame. Possibly we put our elbow into position, sit through, Yushiro Keizugatame. Bring the arm across, we can get Tate Shihogatame. So there could be all sorts of variations. We might, from behind us, grab here, here, and now we have a Uragatame. Many, many, many different types of hold downs with chokes. Hadaka Jime. Okurieri Jime. Kata Jime. We could do our cross chokes that I showed earlier. Palms down. Nami, normal. Nami Jujijimi. Palms up. Gyaku Jujijimi. One palm down, one palm up. Kata Jujijimi. Grab underneath. Bent arm lock. Bent arm lock. Jujigatame, huh? Coming in. Such a workout. My belt got undone. Maybe getting inventive. We might decide that the mannequin is going to hold us. Well, that could be kind of fun. A little silly maybe, but getting a little inventive. So I'm down. It holds me with Keizugatame. I turn in, grab the belt, pull onto my head, bridge and roll, and get my Keizu. Into a Kuzure Keizugatame. Down. I'll do that from the other direction. So the mannequin is now holding me. I turn in, I grab, I pull in my head, I bridge, I come around, and now I have my keizugatame. It's possible, all sorts of stuff I could do. I might have the mannequin beside me in a referee's position. I grab their arm, I come around, I turn, and now I have a ude-garame on them, a down garame. You could have fun with this. Just by making a makeshift mannequin. Now, I might just take that pillow. If I had an old pillow, got a little bit of cloth, stuffed it, and was able to just stitch that on, I would have the pillow with a head. I wouldn't have the arms yet, but now I could have some chokes and what have you, just by taking an old pillow, sewing a little bit extra and stuffing it. Now I've got at least with a head. If I took some cloth, as Andrea did, and stuffed it, go a little bit past the gi, stuff it good and solid, now I've got arms. I might not need the legs. Now I've got a training mannequin. The way Andrea did it, I don't know, this might be a t-shirt that she stuffed, and then she sewed gi pants onto it, but still had stuffed legs, and then just put a gi on it. A makeshift mannequin. My understanding is they even make training mannequins, commercially made grappling mannequins that you might buy. But by just taking either a gi or a pillow, or adding onto the pillow, or you have a little bit of time and want to have some fun and add even more, and have a head that's not quite so droopy as this one. There are so many techniques that you might be looking at. You could do possibly sankaku jime, triangular chokes. I don't know, jikoku jime, hell strangle. There are so many techniques you might do with this, but it gives you a body to practice doing escapes. It's holding you, and you're doing the escapes. You could be inventive. Judo Jime, and I thank you.